Just waiting for one more camera that doesn't want to go live. Okay, hi guys, my name is Gal. If you're new here, I left my coffee in the other room. I'm a hairstylist in Ottawa, Canada, and I'm bringing along with me every Wednesday morning to style my hair for the salon for the next 3 to 4 days. I style my hair once a week, usually. Sometimes I style it twice a week. Depends what I feel like doing. But I recently cut my hair much shorter. My hair used to be longer, and I've been loving it. It is so much lower maintenance now. However, everything I used to do to style my hair has gone out the window because my hair used to tend to get frizzy. And I used to really like to style for definition, and then now that my hair is shorter, it's the opposite of that. I like to style it to not be too defined, otherwise I feel like Shirley Temple. I like a little bit of frizz. I like as much volume as I can possibly get. So like everything that I was styling for before, definition, anti-frizz, like, you know, all of that stuff. Now I'm styling for big hair. I don't mind if it has a little frizz. Like, so it's just, I'm realizing I need to change the routine. I can't keep doing what I've always been doing. Luckily, I'm a curly hairstylist, so I've got the tools, I've got the products. So I'm gonna bring you along. I tried a slightly new routine last week, didn't love the results, ended up having to kind of fix it at the end of the routine. So I'm gonna try it again today, and I might actually do this live in 2 parts. I'm gonna show you the first part of the live, and then I'm gonna probably hop off and air dry for a little bit. Then I'm gonna share the live to my Instagram stories as part 1, and then I'm gonna come back after I've air dried for a little bit and share part 2. So that you can kind of see the whole thing. But the good news about that is if you're low maintenance girly, it means this is a very easy routine. Okay, so with that being said, let's get into it. And I'm gonna go get my coffee, because we can't do this without caffeine. Also, I've been on social media for so long without glasses. I wear glasses. You know this if you see me in the salon. I actually wear glasses. But I've always been not wearing my glasses on live because I didn't like my glasses and they had dog bite marks on them, like literally on the lenses because my dogs chew to them. But now I have new glasses, so maybe I should wear my glasses on live. I don't know. My double ganger. Okay, so I'm gonna take them off though for this first step. So the first step is I had a bath this morning. Living that luxurious lifestyle because I've been gardening. Has anybody else been gardening? So I literally have dirt under my biogel nails, like under the edges, and I've been trying to like get the dirt out from the edges, and so I had like an hour-long bath. I can't get the dirt out, and I have to wear these for another week. I don't know what to do. If anybody has any tips, but I think that they just live there now. I literally have a cut in my hand, and there is dirt permanently in the cut. I think it's just gonna become a part of my body now. That's how much gardening I've been doing. Oh my God, you know what's so funny? This is how much gardening I've been doing. Look at that. Ouch, I forgot to put sunscreen on. It's May, I wasn't thinking. I put sunscreen on my face, but not my back. Okay, so let's get into the routine. Stop distracting me. Okay, so I'm gonna start by wetting my hair. Okay. Now, I actually recommend if you are not on social media to bring your styling products right into the shower with you, and that way you don't get your whole bathroom wet like I'm about to do. This routine works really well for like medium or medium fine hair strands. I wouldn't really recommend this if you have coarse hair. It works well for looser curl patterns. Okay, I'm gonna start with Inner Sense I Create Volume on wet hair. And I'm gonna start with like just about a tablespoon of I Create Volume. I'm gonna rake that all throughout the hair. Just to evenly distribute the product. And I love I Create Volume. Sometimes I let my hair air dry with no product, just so that it dries quickly. And then, especially if I like wash my hair before bed or something, because then it'll dry in like 2-3 hours, or 3 or 4 hours, I should say, if it doesn't have product in it. And then the next morning, I'll just like mist it like 25% with water and rake through with just I Create Volume, and it's like this beautiful refresh. And it's so easy. I love I Create Volume. It's a great product. Okay. It kind of gives you similar results, I find, to using a mousse, except it's also moisturizing. And it's a very watery product. It goes on very, very watery. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna put a little bit more than that. Another tablespoon. Just a tablespoon though, like not a lot. And I'm gonna concentrate that up here and kind of on the top. Okay, and now I'm gonna kind of like, I might even get a brush, or I might get a wide tooth comb. I think I'm just gonna get a wide tooth comb just to get everything brushed out. And I basically, at this point, just want to make sure all of the hair is lifted up off my head. And I'm starting to look for the hair to start clumping into nice clumps for me. I don't want the hair to look too stringy. And if you don't know what I mean by stringy, stringy is when the hair is in a whole bunch of little pieces and it's not in like juicy clumps. Okay? That's not bad. If you need to add more water, this is when I would use a mister. I wouldn't start with the mister because you're not going to be able to add enough water. Like, you need the hair to be really wet right off the bat. Okay, so now I'm kind of raking my fingers through, like to separate the clumps a little bit the way I want them. Scrunching with my hands. Take this top section, brush it straight up, and I might even let that kind of fall. Basically, I'm just like wetting it down and scrunching until I'm happy with how it's lying off my head, because I'm not going to do the rake and shake method today. So I need the water to do the job of clumping it for me. It's a very scientific method, but like already I'm starting to be more happy with that. There, that's pretty good. So, this is a very easy method. We don't teach it in the salon. So this, I don't ever do it this way. So I'm a curly hairstylist. I never style my hair this way. I just cut my hair short. This didn't work as well for me when I had long hair, but now I'm intentionally styling my hair to be like as curly as possible, as voluminous as possible. I don't mind a little bit of frizz. This works better for me to achieve those goals. When I had longer hair and I wanted like zero frizz, as much definition as possible, I did a technique called a rake and shake. So this technique, I mean, from here, I could just take a microfiber towel, scrunch that out, air dry for 20 minutes, and then come back and diffuse, and then you're done. Pretty much. Okay, so speaking of which, let's get the microfiber towel. So don't use a terry cloth towel. I would definitely use either a cotton t-shirt or a microfiber towel. So far, the only products that are in my hair is I Create Volume. My salon is in Ottawa, Canada. It's called Curlology. Matt, can you turn that timer off? I have sweet potatoes in the oven. It's chaotic this morning. My hair, I feel, is too heavy. It never holds any kind of curl. Mousse or curler neither work. So there can be a lot of reasons that your hair isn't holding curl. So I'd never be able to diagnose it over something like this. Can be to do with the length of your hair. Can be because your hair needs protein. Might just be because you're not using products that have very strong hold. Like mousse has almost no hold. Curl cream has almost no hold. A product like I Create Definition is very lightweight and has very strong hold. It's a foam by InnerSense. However, you need to know how to use it, right? Like everything is an ecosystem. Okay, so now I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing. Like I like that I have clumps. Things aren't too perfect, which is what I want for this hairstyle. So I always ask my clients at the beginning of the routine, like, or before we come up with a routine, like, what are your goals for your hair? Do we want things to be frizz-free, perfectly defined? Do we want things to be big and voluminous? Do you want to control the volume? Like, what are we going for? So when we're coming up with a routine that's right for your hair, when you're scrolling through and you're looking for influencers or content creators who are teaching you wavy or curly hair routines, you want to think about what is this person's hair goals, and are they aligned with my hair goals, and do we have the same type of hair? So that's always really, really important. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, and this is different than what I've done in the past, is I'm going to put my I Create Definition. Have a great day. I'm now going to take the I Create Definition, which is a stronghold styling foam, and I'm going to scrunch it in with a little bit of water in my hand, just to make it more viscous, like to make it runnier. And I'm going to scrunch in now that I've removed a little bit of water from my hair. And I think this is going to give me a little bit better hold. So that was 2 pumps. Okay, so normally I use a lot more than 4 pumps of eye grade definition, but I'm applying it to hair that's pretty dry already. I've already removed the excess water. So I might leave it at 4 pumps and see how that does. Because the product's not going to be at all diluted. Yeah, can I talk a little bit about protein and where to get it from? So protein comes from your products. If your hair is really short on protein, you're going to want to get it from hair masks, which have smaller molecules so they can actually get into the cortex of your hair strands. You always want to clarify your hair with a good quality clarifying shampoo before you do a hair mask. Yeah, so usually hair masks that say like strengthening, restore, stuff like that, they usually have protein in them. Okay, so that's pretty much it for my hair, the first part of my hair routine. Now I'm going to go air dry because my hair naturally gets some volume. So now I'm going to go air dry for probably 20 or 30 minutes, and then I'm going to finish with diffusing. So I'll probably let you go there for today unless you have any other questions. But yeah, pretty simple for the first part of my hair routine. Let's see how the back is looking. 1 second. Yeah, so there's the back. That took us 15 minutes. Maybe 20 minutes including like my little preamble and intro and everything. And then 30 minutes of air drying, and then I'll come back and it'll probably take me 15 minutes to finish diffusing. Any protein masks you would recommend that avoid silicones? The Restore by Living Proof. Restore hair mask by Living Proof has protein. Okay, mwah! I love you all. And I haven't done this exact hair routine on my hair before, so I don't know if it's gonna work out, but we're gonna find out. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, also the part 1 is gonna be shared on my Instagram.